Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Just before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I highly suggest it so you can keep updated on the fun little tutorials that I do, as well as all my other endeavors and works and stuff like that. Alright. Today, and I also apologize if you hear a helicopter in this. Yeah, there's one flying around up above me, so my apologies. Today I'm sharing a beginner-friendly watercolor, among other things, tutorial where I painted this dreamy castle scene using watercolor pens. I started by lightly misting the watercolor paper with water, just enough to dampen the surface. This helps the colors move more friendly and blend together nicely, which is especially helpful if you're just starting out. Then I applied the color directly from the watercolor pens. I used a mix of beautiful, cool tones, sky blue, azure blue, and a touch of midnight blue to add some depth and magic to the sky and to the castle silhouette. After laying down the color, I used a soft paintbrush and gently blended everything together. You'll notice how the wet paper really helps the pigment flow into each other. It creates such a smooth, ethereal background behind the castle. I'm keeping these tutorials simple and accessible, especially for those of you who are just getting started with watercolor. So don't stress about perfection, just enjoy the process. Let your creativity wander like this little castle in the clouds. Next, we are showing a beginner-friendly acrylic tutorial. I'm showing you how I created this dreamy layered background using just a few colors and simple tools. I started by dotting acrylic paint directly onto acrylic paper, first with a soft gray purple, then some rich purple, followed by pink, and finally a pop of light magenta. No need to overthink placement, just let the colors land where they may. Next, I gave my paintbrush a light spray of water and gently blended the colors across the paper. This creates a beautiful, almost velvety gradient that's perfect for layering or just as a soft abstract piece. Once the background dried, I used acrylic paint pens in different shades of purple, along with the stencil or a stencil to add delicate details over the blended colors. It gives the whole piece a crisp, finished look without being too complicated. If you want to try this yourself, I've linked the stencils and acrylic pens I used in the description below. Have fun experimenting, and remember, you don't need to be perfect to make something beautiful. In this quick tutorial, I'll show you how I used alcohol pens to create this soft and elegant drawing of dancing slippers. I started by finding a reference photo online and lightly sketching the shape of the ballet slippers. For the background, I blended yellow, pastel yellow, and canary yellow, layering the colors softly to create a warm, glowing backdrop. Then I moved on to the slippers. I filled them in with a medium pink as the base color and added vivid purple and vivid pink for the inner parts and accents. For the shadows and soft definition, I used pale purple to keep the look gentle and dreamy. This is a great project for practicing layering and blending with alcohol markers. And if you're interested in trying out the same pens I used, I've left a link in the description. Happy creating! Then last but not least, I'm sharing a dramatic silhouette painting I created of an old lady and a soldier inspired by a reference photo I found online. I started by transferring the figures onto paper using tracing paper to get the proportions just right. Then I outlined both the old lady and the soldier using a black acrylic marker from the Simp Tap marker set. Once the silhouettes were in place, I focused on the background. I used oil pastels blending lemon yellow, orange, coral, and nectarette to create a bold, fiery backdrop that really makes the black figures stand out. The blend gives this glowing, almost sun-like intensity to the scene. If you're looking to try this technique yourself, I've linked the Simp Tap markers I used in the description below. They're great for bold, clean lines and work beautifully over pastels. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep experimenting and creating.